Good morning to you, my friends. I'm Cork, and this is Plasma, and I want today to be the final day that I spend working on this device. I think I can finish it off because I only have 2 steps left. One of them is to make the thing hover, and the second one is to make the drone. Now, I've been thinking about this, and to make my life a lot easier, I think I'm just going to use the pre-made drone. Yeah, I know it's huge, but when I thought about it, I didn't really want to spend so much time making another flying vehicle, especially one of this size, which would be super hard to stabilize. So I'm just going to bite the bullet and do it the easy way. And it will fit in the back. That's not a problem. Now, the first thing I want to do is get it to a point where I can set hover mode. Now, I know that I'm going to be doing further work on this thing, and that's going to change the way it's balanced. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue, but if I can get that out of the way, I can just fine-tune it later on, and it should be fine. Now, I would like to address some people. You know who you are. I have heard murmurs that my door doesn't function anymore because, there's a jet engine in the way. Well, I'll tell you what. My door works just fine. I want these murmurs to cease right now. The slander on my vehicle and the way I can control it is not appreciated. Speaking of control, the lights are going down. I also remembered that, or I went back and read the patch notes and found out that I want to pin this. Boop. The whatchamacallit time thing that I was looking to do was actually a node? Why did they change my hotbar? They reset my hotbar. Time controller. Set time of day. We need a button. I need a button on it. I want it to be 12. Good old high noon. So, nope. Back. It's not working. I'm gonna do a slider instead. That way I can do it like this, and then... Yep, wow! Insta-day. I like it. Was it always this windy before? I can see now, so that's pretty cool. Let's get this thing hovering. To do that, I kind of want to put some jets just underneath on the 4 corners. Just to keep things really simple, I'm hoping that this will be enough to make the thing hover. Also, this will level it. And is this one right? No, it's not. Tuck you in over there. How about you? Okay, we're all set. So we've got thrusters 11. How did that work? Okay, so we've got 11, 17, 18, 19. That's not confusing at all. I'm gonna have these on like a button on the inside, and they will activate as soon as I press the button. So 6, I'll have my little hover mode button right in front. That'll work perfectly. What number button is that, actually? Let me just take a little peek through the window. Button 3. Okay, now button 3, you're going to go right here. Button 3. So these should just be able to fire straight down, and the stabilizers will kind of keep it going. I'm not expecting this thing to stay perfectly still, but when I'm in the sky, that shouldn't really matter. Maybe someday I'll add like proximity sensors in it, so like if it's about to hit something, it'll be like, whoa, whoa, back it up. It'll be just fine. Don't even worry about it. The power, we'll just make it good old, what should we make it? How about 30, just for safety? Let's see if that works. So I want it to get to the point where when I push this button, it doesn't do anything. Like, it barely moves. But I also want it to move a little bit, because otherwise that means it'll sink. Here we go. And button. Okay. So that's kind of nice. Another issue is I forgot to add a turn off function. Please. 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 Do not do such things. Let's try 50. See if that does anything better. And a button. Like. Okay, so that is kind of close. Turn them off. We're getting there. I wish I could exit my ship a little less violently. Okay, let's try 60. 60%. Sounds like a good number. And boop. Whoa, what the? Hey! What? Well, what the? Oh, the thrusters are too strong. I see what's going on. Ah! It's pushing them too hard. That's not good. What if I put these up here instead? To balance out the propulsion. Maybe that'll work. I just want it to hover in place, that's all. Okay, that's better. It's not pushing it out of whack. We're almost hovering. Almost. Oh, yeah, that's kind of, yep, okay, close. Close. Man, this thing is really finicky. I hope it doesn't have to go to more than 100, because I don't have to add more thrusters to it. But I feel like we're just barely away from the point of, being perfect. And go. Are we just sitting here? I think I might have solved it. Huh. Look at that. I'm floating. Kind of wiggly, but I am indeed floating, and the stabilizers are keeping it in check. That's kind of cool. All right, turn those off, and down we go. All right, well, there we go. It's hovering. That's step 1 done. And as I said before, the weight is going to change, but I can fine-tune it later. I just wanted to get that out of the way to make testing easier. Okay, now I've been having a few ideas of how I want this to go. So I want a screen to fold down in front and like just kind of start off up here and fold down to just be right here in front, so that I can have like a really cool observation platform for when I switch to drone mode, and that'll have a screen on it that shows me the feed. I think that's going to be really cool. Now, I need to figure out how I'm going to do that. So, let's see what kind of mechanical stuff we have. I could use pistons, or I could use servos and hinges with like beams on them to kind of control the thing. But I'm thinking a piston might be kind of fun. Let's see what they can do. I've not used a piston. So if I have it here with a screen on it, I wonder how far a piston can go. Okay, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's get the activate button. This will be the activate drone controls button. And then everything will just kind of whoop. I want this thing to also be kind of evenly weighted as well. I don't want to have too much weight on one side. I could fix that with like blocks and stuff later on to just even out the weight. But that is something I'm kind of concerned about. So what if we have a piston right here, and we just turn it like this? And on this piston we have so it'll push out that way, and then a hinge on the end. Oh yeah, that'll work. What about a hinge on the end? 5. A hinge on the end. And we'll just shrink you down a whole lot. And then the screen will be... Let's get screen. It doesn't have to be a touch screen, does it? I mean, it could be. That'd be kind of cool to make the touch screen actually like how you activate the drone. Let's just do a regular screen for now. Attach. How do I cycle sockets? There we go. And hello. A little bit too large. Let's shrink that down a bit. You know, I'm starting to think this looks kind of silly. Can I can only scale it all at once. So maybe this is gonna look kind of dumb. What if I put it on the roof? I originally had thought just putting it on the roof would be kind of cool and have it just swing down. That might be better, honestly. Okay, let's try that. I don't really want the piston anymore. I want a small hinge. This will also make it evenly balanced across the board. I'm just gonna try and get a sense of where this thing is going. Okay, so, boop. Okay, so it's going the wrong way. I can remedy that by turning it. There we go. And just fine-tuning. Oopsie. And that is good. I'm also going to need a second button to turn this off and set it back. No. There we go. And I want to have a little beam across it. I'm going to wireframe just in case. And shrink, shrink, shrink. Oh man, I can't shrink any more than that? Yeah, that's kind of ugly. What about pipes? Can I shrink these? Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Now, if I could scale it this way a little bit more, not too much. Alright, so the screen will go like whoop and swing down. Let's just see what this looks like. Nice. It's kind of fast. I don't want it to move too fast. It doesn't really have to. So at the end of this pole, I want to have another little hinge. And what we'll do with that is have another beam on it attached to the screen. Now let's see what this does. So when we push this button, the screen comes down. I'm going to have the screen facing the other way. Also, it's kind of looking like these things are going to have to be a little bit longer to get it up to where I need it to be. Single action joint 4. I think that's the new one. I'm going to have this go to a target rotation of, I think, no, I need another, I want both of them to have different outputs, but I don't know how to do that. Because, like, I want this one, I want this hinge to stop. I want this hinge to go to 180, but I want this hinge to go to 45. You see what I mean? Like, I want this one output to control both of them separately. How can I do that? What if I use math, huh? Defines the number value for V1 symbol in the expression. So I don't want it to be plus. I want it to be minus. Okay, so V1 will be 180. If I have this set to 135, and then V2, I believe that will work. Hey, wait, it's nighttime. What's going on here? I have drifted from my little block. I don't know where my block is. Why is it nighttime? I had my controller controlling things. You know what? I cannot be bothered to go chasing down my tiny little thing every time it turns to night. Let's see it. Let's see the magic. Well, that's not right. Question time. Why is that not working? Eh? Why is that not working? So, V1, do I have to set it myself? Is 180. Result, V1, defines a mathematical expression to be evaluated, so the output should be 45, right? I don't know, I feel like I'm not using this very strong piece of hardware correctly. Wait, it went back to plus. What the heck? Why did it do that? What was it doing? Huh? Wait. It's still doing the same thing. I feel like I can use these nodes for this. If I do it correct. Number, negator, percentage mapper, random number. That could be kind of fun. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to forget about it, and I'm going to admit defeat. And I'm going to have... Come on. I'm gonna have 2 buttons for this operation. I don't want to just sit here messing around and not getting things done. This is gonna be really, really a pain. but I want to do this, and I want to get it done right. I think this one can still turn it off. Let's find out. So this goes out, and then this. And then this one. Oh, alright, this will be fine. This will be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. Look, the day is dawning. This is really disappointing to me. I wanted to get that done the right way. I just don't want to be sitting here wasting time, my recording time, trying to figure it out. So I'm gonna do it on my own. Alright, now I need to get the controls for this thing going. What I need to do for that is put it in its position. And give it a little helping hand. Yep. There we go. Ooh, hey, that's not right. Come back here. Come back. Whoop. There we are. Drone controls. With an incredibly overcomplicated system. I love overcomplication. This is good. Now, I can access the drone controls. This is gonna be good. Now, what I need is a drone activate button and a joystick. Let's get the drone up in here. And I'm going to... Do I have a detacher? Detacher. Impact detector. Detach. All details. How would I let go of something and have it still connected to my device? I don't know if that's a thing that we have in this game. Disconnect. Oh boy, I don't think we have something like that in this game. That's kind of horrible. How would I get it to deploy it? Oh no, I might be sunk. I might be up the river without a paddle, guys. Oh no. I don't want to have to do this all through a transmitter. Those things are awful to use. Oh, please, no. Oh boy. I might have to use a transceiver. I don't want to do that. Whoa, it was upside down. Okay, that's kind of interesting. What kind of... No control is found. Controller. I'm just wondering what this guy has in him. Okay, so we've got drone. Specifies whether the drone will attempt to keep a constant distance from the terrain. Interesting. What if I were to put a joystick on this guy? Oh, hey. Whoa. It actually works pretty well. Oh. What if I say follow terrain? Will that, like, keep a distance from... You know what? I might actually be able to do this. What if I get a magnet? Magnet. Will that attract the drone? Can I stick the drone to here and make that work? What if I put the drone on the roof? I wonder if this will work. Okay, it works. Now the question is, will it pick up the... Stop. Will it pick up the drone? Let's find out. Put you there. Open my door. I'm actually using my door for once. Pick up. Okay. It doesn't want to grab it. So that's cool. Don't know why. That's interesting. Are we just gonna have the drone in the vehicle? Is that the way we're gonna play this? The time has come. I'm going to test it now. This is a really inconvenient place for it. It's moving. Kind of. I mean, it's moving back and forth. I don't know what forward and back are doing. What did... Huh. Must have a flaw in my programming. Hold on. Sit in the seat and drive. Oh, look at it go! That's actually really cool. And in the plane, and we're docked. Look at that! I did it! I didn't realize it to the full potential, and I might still work on it, but I really want to get onto some other stuff in this game. I want to show off some worlds that other people have created and go and explore them to see what they've done. I kind of want to take a break from building. Now, as I said, I'm not done with this thing. There's still some potential for improvement. A lot of potential for improvement. But I don't want to bog down my video with just me sitting here trying to figure it out. So I'll try and do that, and then we'll improve it. But I also want to show off some more things. So I said I wanted to finish this thing. Technically, it's complete. It's a deployable drone with drone controls inside the vehicle. It's just not as awesome as it could have been. I don't know why it's trying to fly forward or everything, but we're just going to stop that. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. I'm sorry that I didn't make it awesome. I'm sorry, but I'm not done. I just have to figure some things out, and I do want to show off other things, so that's probably what I'll do in the next episode. But that will be for next time. And until then, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this episode of Plasma. If you did, leave a like, and if you haven't already and you would like to, subscribe to see more Plasma and all the other things I post right here on this channel. And as always, guys, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.